Hello there. Welcome to Wondercon 2026 Part 5, the trash crab built by Paul Thompson of Paul's Bots. This is me, and I'm pointing here at Paul Thompson. And yes, Paul agrees. He is Paul Thompson. And he's got a YouTube channel called Paul's Bots. Also, find him on Instagram and TikTok. Here he is scavenging parts on the right there from his astromech to try to get this trash crab back together. There was a little bit of a mishap while he was driving around at WonderCon. The weight of this foot and just the torque, because it's so tall, pulled it right off, pulled the cap off of what was originally a Disney park spider bot, and it's something they sell at the parks to play a little interactive game your kids can play with each other or whoever. You can use these little spider bots to shoot at each other, and at some point their little head pops off, and when it does, it shuts it down. Having the lid pulled off by the foot shut it right down. So now Paul is trying to figure out a way to affix it without getting into the gearing and the legs, and also to hold the leg on. So he's gone to the very high-tech solution of baling wire and zip ties, and we can see him here putting it back together. On the right, we can see that in the near future, the little trash crab is back out there scuttling along. Somehow, he's getting traction on this concrete floor. I'm also putting one of these together, and I brought it out the first day of WonderCon, and I had zero traction. It just could not move on the table or on the floor. I think because Paul is running this guy at the very limit of his weight, that it's giving him a little bit more traction and allowing him to actually scuttle along very well. Now, if you look, you can see that Grogu and the trash crab and also the BD3Y that's out here are all about a foot tall. And when an astromech drives by, if the driver of the astromech doesn't see the little crab or the Grogu or whoever, they would just wipe them out. And that's always a danger. But we like to have a variety of droids at these events. We want there to be more than just a sea of R2-D2s, which is how it used to be. So there you can see on the left, there's Chopper almost backing into the little trash crab. And in the background, some of the builders and some of the droids that they brought to this event. We try to always get a group picture. I threw this one up as a background image, and it just happened to crop out so that Paul is there on the left with his remote as though he's operating his trash crab, and I'm over there on the right as though I'm watching. And I've got a little Grogu there. That's not Paul's. That's actually one that Will Miyamoto brings out to these events. We're going to come back and talk to Paul about his Grogu because it is just amazing. This is all good fun for us, and I think I've mentioned that before, that it's just about the crowd. You can see all the people in the background there that are watching that little Grogu. That's not Paul's, by the way. He's not operating Grogu and the trash crab, but people love it. There's more than one Grogu now, although they're not all quite the same level. And I have to say that Paul's is one of the most sophisticated Grogus out there at all. It's really beautiful and well done and great articulation. We'll see that one soon. Back to this little trash crab. He is just running like crazy. I would have bet good money that by now those batteries would have long been dead, and he's held up so well. Here's an open shot of the builders, and we're back to the trash crab. One last little look at that cute face. Paul sculpted that. And thank you for watching. Bye for now.